Very quick, very quick, very quick. This is Power and Purpose Reload. We're gonna say a quick message and we're gonna get up on out of here. Listen to the words. Come on in, come on in. Sunday night, come on in. God will wipe all your tears. Come on in the building. God will wipe all your tears. No matter what you're going through. Get your praise on. God will wipe all your tears. We got a quick message for you. Quick message, quick message. Quick message just to encourage you. We got a quick message just to encourage you. We got about another minute. Just listen to the words. God will wipe all your tears. Listen to the words. Listen to the message that we're going to bring forth. Je- Je- Jesus will wipe all your tears from your eyes, no matter what you're going through. Jesus will. Come on in. Come on in. We got a message for you. I don't know who this for. Is to encourage somebody tonight. No matter what you're going through, God will. He shall and He can wipe all your tears away. No matter the circumstances, no matter the trials and tribulations that you're facing, God will wipe all your tears. Jesus will wipe all your tears. Very quick. I don't know who need to hear this tonight, but it was pressed on me from earlier today. Um, Actually, I just listened to this song today, and when I was listening to it, my brother introduced me to this song because he played it and said he was going to teach it. And the song began to minister to me in every aspect. It was helping me to deal with the trials and the tribulations that I'm facing. And I said, well, maybe I need to share with somebody. And so, I don't like to do things out of order. And so I was like, well, God, is this for me or for other people and everything? So, I'm just being governed. And I think all of us go through trials and tribulations, and all of us go through circumstances that we don't know or we can't see our way, or we feel as though we all alone, but God will, and He shall wipe all of our tears. No matter what we're going through. I've been having this song on repeat throughout the day, the whole day, ever since I heard it. And it been many of times that God has put His hands upon the situation that I've been facing and going through. Even lately, with the trials and tribulations that I've been going through, I couldn't do nothing but cry. And sometimes you have to cry to let that thing out, to let it go. Therefore, you won't do nothing out of line or out of order. But God will, He shall, He will wipe every tear from your eye. And so we got a couple of quick verses that we go touch and we go hit on very quick. We have Psalms 147 and 3. It said he heals the broken heart and binds up their wounds. In other words, when you are facing trials and tribulations, when you have been heartbroken with different and various situations, no matter if it's been relationships, or if it has been um, things on your job, or you getting fired, or whatever the case may be, and your heart has been hurt and broken in within that situation, God, He will see you through. He will heal your broken heart. Because a lot of things, it comes to test us. But the enemy, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But God, He comes to give and give us an abundant life. And how do I know? Because God gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. It goes to my key scripture, Revelation 21:4. He will wipe away every tear from their eye, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things has passed away. In other words, when we go to see Jesus, and if we have lived according to His word, these things will no longer take place for us within heaven, because God has come and He has taken all of these pains, all of these sorrows away. He has wiped our tears away. As I stated in Psalm 147:3, God heals our broken heart and He mends all of our wounds. Therefore, if someone has done anything to you, if someone has come to break you, don't give the enemy the victory. Just know that God, He will wipe all of your tears from your eye. My Bible tells me in 1 Peter 5:7, it said, cast all your burdens on the Lord. Why? Because He cares for you. And as I was studying and reading, this verse was put right in front of me, and it's for the married people. And I'm not married, but I uh I want to be married some days, and some days soon, because there's work for me to do, and there's work for my wife soon to be to do. Hebrews, I was trying to say 11:1, but Hebrews 13:4, it said, let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefined for God. God, for God will judge the sexual immoral and the adulteress. So that's for the married people. So if you need to dig deep down in there, dig more deep down in there, and it will give you revelation in order to understand exactly what they're saying. That's not the topic on tonight, but that's what God has had me to say within this broadcast. And for the people that's looking on, that maybe go look on later, or who's married, or who's want to be married. But we have to understand what God is doing and what He's doing in this season. Some people say, well, I'm not perfect, neither am I, nor do I claim to be perfect. I tell anybody I have issues. My issue may not be yours, or yours may not be mine. But in this walk of life, we are not perfect. The only one that walked this earth that was perfect, and that was Jesus Christ. If you don't understand, get deep down in your Bible and read for yourself, and understand that everybody in the Bible had their issues. Now, their issue wasn't the next one issue, but we all have issues, and we all have fallen short of the glory of God. Why? Because we are human. We in this human flesh. But anyway, even when you have tears, you have to know that you can make it. You have to know that God, He shall, He will see you through every situation. You have to understand that these trials, they come to only to make you strong, to put you at another level in which God has designed for you. Therefore, if you don't go through these certain levels, through these certain trials and tribulations, you're not going to reach the expectations in which God has for you. And you say, well, how you know? Because I'm going through these changes and these levels day in and day out. My faith and my hope and my trust within myself, referring to God. They it's on the it's on how should I put it? Daily I'm fighting with it. Why? Because this fleshly body want to do something different. This fleshly body and mind is in a different place. But when you know the Bible, when you know this spiritual thing, you have to trust in God. You can't lean to your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5 and 6: trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not to thy own understanding, but in acknowledge God in all thy ways, and he will direct your path. So you have to understand what it is and how it is. But just understand that God, he will wipe all your tears from your eye. And another verse, as I was studying, and this is for the parents. This is for the parents. It say Jeremiah 31:16. Stop crying. Stop your crying and wipe away your tears. All that you have done for your children will not go unawarded. They will return from the enemy land. In other words, continue to pray for them. Continue to seek God. Continue to ask God to bring them back to a place wherein they trust and believe within God themselves, and they will listen to you. And we all have to go through these certain things in order, what the old folks said: a hard head make a soft, you know what. But I got to say behind, but that's what it is. And we all have done it. We all have just say, oh, we go do our thing, we go do this and we go do that. But we have to understand what God is saying. We got to understand that we can't make it, no matter what it is, no matter how it is. We have to understand what the Bible is saying and what God is saying. So wipe all your tears from your eyes. Understand that God, He's here. Well, you said, well, I can't see my way. The Bible said, I shall look to the hills from which cometh my help, and all of my help comes from the Lord. So you have to understand what God is saying, what God is trying to tell you. God will wipe all your tears away. No matter what it is, no matter what you're going through, you may have lost a loved one. You may have lost that one that you felt as though supposed to be your soulmate. You may have lost that job that you felt as though within your heart that was the job for you. But understand that God, He has a plan and purpose for you. The Bible said God has a plan and purpose for us to prosper and not to harm us. So when you understand that God has a divine calling for your life, tap into what God has for you. The Bible said, lean not to thy own understanding, but acknowledge God in all thy ways, and He will direct your path. Well, what you saying, minister? A lot of times I don't know where I'm going or how I'm doing things. A lot of times I fail. A lot of times I get frustrated. I get confused. I want to give up. I want to throw in the towel. But what I do, I have to cry that thing out. But I know that God will. He come in and He will wipe all the tears from my eye. Why? Because I know where my help come from. I know what God is trying to do and where God is taking me. When you know that God has a plan and purpose for your life, you may stumble, you may fall, but you will get back up if you have the determination to do God's will and do His plan. You said, well, I'm not perfect, neither am I, and neither no man that's walking on this earth today is perfect. But trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And don't try to follow other people, but follow Christ. Be Christ-like and get people around you that's Christ-like, because people can deviate you very far from the purpose God has for you. But understand this, that God, He shall see you through every situation. God will wipe the tears from your eyes. Psalms 147:3. God, He heals the broken heart and He mends all their wounds. Understand that God will wipe all the tears from your eye. Until next time, Power and Purpose Reload. God will wipe all your tears. Tune in, and understand that God, He will. God, He shall. He will see all of us through. Until next time, This is Minister Chris. God will wipe all your tears from your eyes. And remember, here at Power and Purpose TV and Radio, we are reaching purpose with power. Until next time, God bless you. May heaven smile upon you.